Trapped in a closet-like place really does give you time to explore. It's quite packed in here, but I did find a quite interesting binder. Today, I am pleased to say I have made contact with the White House, and I now have some equipment to continue to communicate with all of you out there daily. You guys, we are going to get through this. Things are going to get better. Talks with the invaders are in progress. We shall figure something out. Stay positive, stay strong, stay safe. This book is truly remarkable, and since I am stuck in the bunker, I guess I might as well read through it. Here's all the first ladies since Eleanor Roosevelt up till Melania Trump. It's skipping almost a decade worth of women, but it's okay. The space hasn't been used for a very long time, I can tell. This is the only room that has lights in it. Anna Eleanor Roosevelt. She's been a personal inspiration to me, and her passions were expanding roles for women in society and civil rights of African Americans and Asian Americans, and the rights of World War II refugees. Her most notable accomplishments was that she chaired the United Nations Human Rights Commission in 1945. She also helped write the 1948 United Nations Declaration of Human Rights. In the 1950s, she denounced McCarthyism. 1960s, she chaired the Presidential Commission of the Status on the Status of Women that published groundbreaking research right after her death in 1963, and she worked on the Equal Pay Act, passed in the same year. She was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. She significantly expanded the office of the First Lady by being politically active and holding press conferences, writing and pursuing her own goals as the First Lady, and being the voice of conscience of the New Deal. But the reason I bring up Eleanor Roosevelt is not just because of all of these amazing things that she has done. I want to remind everyone out there that she lived through the Great Depression and World War II. People before us have survived, and we can survive this too. Hello, good morning, good night. I have no idea what time it is out there, but today I'd like to talk about Jacqueline Kennedy. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis was the First Lady from 1961 to 1963, quite a short term. She promoted arts and American culture, and she preserved America's cultural heritage. Her impact on the office of the First Lady, well, she infused the office of the First Lady with grace and charm. She epitomized post-war American glamour and became a fashion icon for her sophisticated dressing style. Jackie ushered in an era of celebrity culture and politics, since she was heavily photographed by the press and had her own group of followers. She expanded the role of the First Lady into a patron of American arts and humanities. Furthermore, Jacqueline Kennedy continued Eleanor Roosevelt's precedent of working for world peace, traveling the world to build better relationships with other countries. During her term, she lived through the Cold War, Fidel Castro coming into power in Cuba, the Bay of Pigs invasion, Cuban Missile Crisis, building of the Berlin Wall, assassination of South Vietnam's president, start of African American civil rights movement, and the death of her own husband. Perhaps today we can take Jacqueline's courage and poise and apply it to our own lives, as I understand that this is a truly difficult situation, and I am sure that we can work through this. It's been day I don't know what here at the bunker, but today I'd like to share more about Nancy Reagan. Nancy Reagan served as First Lady from 1981 to 1989. She was passionate about White House renovations, decreasing alcohol and drug abuse, and working to better society. Nancy expanded the office of the First Lady into an associate presidency since, like Eleanor Roosevelt, she had a massive influence on her husband's political career and choices. She also started the trend of first ladies having a specific platform along that of her husband. Time becomes an abstract concept when you're locked up in a bunker or your homes. Therefore, today, I'd like to remind you that you can do this. We will all get through this. Stay strong. Today, let's continue talking about first ladies, and I'd like to talk more about Hillary Clinton and Michelle Obama. Hillary Clinton served as the First Lady from 1993 to 2001, and she was passionate about healthcare reform, being dedicated to advocating for better healthcare. And after the president appointed her to head the task force on national healthcare, Hillary fought to pass the Children's Health Insurance Program, pushed for increased funding for treatment of cancer, AIDS, osteoporosis, and juvenile diabetes. Hillary played a larger official role during her term. As Bill Clinton said, it was a two-fer, two for the price of one presidency. Hillary Clinton made an unprecedented move and set up her own office in the White House, and she was the first lady to pursue her own political career after her husband's presidency. She set the precedent for modern first ladies and proved that the First Lady could pursue a personal political agenda while serving in the traditional duties of public service. Hillary Clinton is a woman of firsts, and it reminds us that we can all be the first to stand up for our rights, and the first to be stronger together. Therefore, I want to remind all of you that stay strong, stay positive. We can get through this. Don't quit. The Obamas made history being the first African American White House family since ever. And they served from 2009 to 2017. Michelle Obama was passionate about public speaking and helping military families, and healthcare and lifestyle reform. Her impact on the office was that she expanded the public role of the First Lady, being called the most liked member of the Obama administration. Her campaigning and public appearances played an important role in fundraising for her husband's election and re-election. Michelle Obama is an example of how far we can go with perseverance. She pulled herself through college despite several financial difficulties. And so I'd like to share with you one of my favorite quotes by her. Here in America, we don't let our differences tear us apart. Not here, because we know that our greatness comes from when we appreciate each other's strengths, when we learn from each other, when we lean on each other. Because in this country, it's never been each person for themselves. No, we're all in this together. We always have. And after those words, I'd just like to personally say, we are all in this together, and we can get through this together. Stay positive and stay strong and stay safe. Today is day 31 of being locked up in a bunker, and I am pleased to say that we have found a way to get me out of here. The White House team is right upstairs, and I will be back with all of you again. We are all going to push through this together. Things are already getting better. They will get better. We have made treaties, and everything is going to work out. Stay positive, stay safe, stay strong. It's been an honor being your First Lady, and I hope I can make you proud.